is ABC 27 News.
Good morning, I'm Allie Lanyon.
And I'm James Crummell. We are waiting on York Area Regional Police to begin a news conference updating us on the search for Robert Vicosa, a former police officer, and his two young daughters they say he kidnapped at gunpoint. Let's take a listen right now.
Some things moving. There's some processes that we have to go through, and that requires all of us to work together. So I would like to welcome back two people from yesterday. District Attorney of York County, David Sunday, the Chief of Police of the York Area Regional Police Department, Chief Timothy Damon. I'd like to welcome and introduce today Chief Melissa Hyatt from the Baltimore County Police Department. Chief Damon is going to start this off today. That will be followed by Chief Hyatt. We'll answer very few questions today, and then we're going to get back to work. But again, thank you for coming. Chief Damon.
Good morning. I would like to start off that I want to reiterate that this press conference is focused on the safe return of Giana and Aaminah. And I want to plead to Rob that we would like you to put Gigi and Mina in a safe place where we can ensure their safe return and safety overall. They do not need to be involved in this, and we want to ensure that the two girls, your girls, are safe. I would like to thank our communities for your support in assisting us in this investigation and to help bring Gigi and Mina back safely without any harm to them. That being said, I would like to introduce Chief Melissa Hyatt from Baltimore County Police Department.
Thank you. Good afternoon. The Baltimore County Police Department continues to work very closely and collaboratively with the York Area Regional Police Department, along with our other law enforcement partners in conjunction with this case. Before I say anything else, I would like to take a moment to speak to Tia Bynum personally. Tia, our priority is the safety and well-being of Giana and Aaminah. Please get these two innocent and precious children to a safe location. You can drop them off at a public safety facility or any other safe location with a responsible adult to care for them. Their well-being and safety is everyone's priority. We know that you are tired. We want to work with you on a safe and peaceful resolution. To the public, I want to reiterate that the safety of Gigi and Mina is our priority. I am also urging Bynum and Vicosa to peacefully surrender to authorities. I now want to provide a brief update on recent events in Baltimore County in conjunction with this case. We believe that these two suspects committed a kidnapping in Baltimore County yesterday afternoon in Cockeysville, which is in the northern area of Baltimore County. During this incident, these suspects, who were armed with a handgun, carjacked an individual, forcing him to drive these two suspects throughout several different locations across the Baltimore metropolitan area. This victim was later released unharmed. The Baltimore County Police Department will continue to investigate tips as they come in related to this case, and we will continue to do this in conjunction with our peer law enforcement institutions that are assisting us. We will continue to use every resource that is at our disposal in conjunction with our partners in order to bring Giana and Aaminah to safety. I want to reiterate to everyone that is watching or listening to this message right now that these two individuals should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see them, please call 911 immediately and do not approach them. With that, I will turn it back over to the lieutenant.
Okay, just gonna, like I said, very few questions because this is a fluid investigation. We need to get back to work. Who would like to get started? Yes, sir.
So, Lieutenant, yesterday you folks alluded to the concern that the situation, as you say, is so fluid it may drive him over the edge. I mean, do you folks believe he's now at a panicky type stage where he might do something desperate?
We have not spoken to him at this point, and there's no way that I can confirm what his state of mind may be. We hope that he still remembers that he has duties as a father and that he's going to do the right thing and bring these little girls home.
I don't know if Chief Hyatt can answer this, but we hear that Sergeant Bynum was part of a specialized unit that tracks real-time crimes and knows the tools that are being used to find her right now. What are you up against here? And I know you had that plea to her. I'm sure you probably know her as the chief of the department. You know, is she part of that unit? What are you up against there? And what do you know about her? Is there anything that you can reveal?
So what I can say is that Tia Bynum was assigned to our Criminal Investigations Bureau. You know, I can certainly say that when we have a situation that involves police officers or former law enforcement officers, our challenges are significant. But I do believe that both Bynum and Vicosa will do the right thing, which is, again, the priority for all of us of bringing these two children to safety. And again, while we have this ongoing investigation, the priority for all of us is getting these two children, Giana and Aaminah, to safety.
Were the kids in the car? You mentioned how this man was abducted and driven around. Were they were present for that whole thing, or do you know?
So there has been sightings of the children over the last several days, but again, with this being an open and fluid investigation, obviously there are certain things that I really can't share right now.
Is there any connection between the person that was carjacked and these two individuals because of Bynum? Did they know the man that they carjacked?
Right now, we don't have that information.
Are there any details on the person who was carjacked? Is it male, female?
We do know that the individual that was carjacked was a male victim, and we also do know that he was uninjured. And again, you know, that's really our focus and, you know, our outreach to Bynum and Vicosa that, you know, right now we are still in a place where we can get these children back, we can bring them to safety, we can end this incident peacefully by getting them to surrender to law enforcement, and that's really what our focus is right now.
Is the carjacker the Lexus, Tia Bynum's Lexus, and what vehicle do you believe they're in right now?
This is part of our open investigation, and you know, again, as was articulated before, this is a very fluid investigation, and it just continues to change very quickly.
Thank you, Chief. I appreciate that. Okay, there is very little, if any, information that we can release, and these folks need to get back, so I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate both Chiefs of Police and District Attorney Sunday for coming. Again, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Certainly, if we have any information of significance that we can put out, we will definitely do so. The information that is coming in is very, very critical to bringing these young ladies home. These are children, these are babies, and we want to get them back to their mom immediately. So we appreciate all of you coming. The information and data you put out is extremely important to this investigation, and we appreciate your cooperation. Thank you, everyone.
And you have been listening live to a press conference with the York Area Regional Police Department in conjunction with Baltimore County authorities, who say that yesterday afternoon, Robert Vicosa and Tia Bynum were involved in another kidnapping in the Cockeysville area.
Yeah, and that's why you saw the Baltimore County Police Department there, the chief there, pleading with Tia Bynum, who is a suspended police officer with Baltimore County Police, pleading with her to just take the kids to a safe location and just let the kids go. They keep reiterating day after day that these two children, these two young girls, they are the priority. So take them somewhere safe and drop them off. That is the top priority right now.
And police say they have not spoken to Robert Vicosa. They do not know his state of mind, but they are saying that they want to remind him that he has duties as a father, and that is to protect the well-being of his two daughters, Giana and Aaminah. And again, they are urging him to take them somewhere safe. They're saying take them to a public safety center, take them to a convenience store, just somewhere where they can be safe and find somebody that can help them.
Now, that is what we just learned in this press conference right now, but we have been learning a lot more details. We've been digging through court documents, and we can tell you a little bit more about what happened prior to the very first kidnapping. We learned that this all started on Friday at the Vicosa home in Windsor Township, York County. Now, according to a criminal complaint, Vicosa invited his estranged wife to his home for a birthday party. Now, following that party, the wife says Vicosa and Tia Bynum, who we've been talking about, who is the husband's friend and former co-worker there in Baltimore at the police department there, that they held her, the estranged wife, at gunpoint, tied her up in the basement, assaulted her, and forced her to take drugs. Now, she told police that Vicosa told her if the cops were called, quote, everyone will be dead. 2 days later, the wife says she convinced Vicosa to let her leave to get some items. Fearing she is being tracked, she went to a nearby Target where she was able to alert police.
Yeah, and I want to stop here because, again, they're saying this now started on Friday and that this woman was not able to escape and go to authorities until Sunday afternoon. Reading the court documents, what she is alleging happened to her in those 48 hours is truly a horrific, horrific scene. When officers did arrive at the home then, they say Vicosa and the girls were already gone. Police went to check the home of Bynum then the next day and say she allowed them to search the home, but Vicosa and the children were not there. Police found Vicosa's car in a creek on Tuesday. Police believe after it crashed, Vicosa and the girls, again, 7-year-old Giana and 6-year-old Aaminah, took shelter in a nearby camper in Red Lion. It was vacant at the time, but when the owner came home, police say Vicosa then held her at gunpoint.
Yeah, so again, police say that Vicosa and Bynum, they are on the run together with the children. So now we are up to 3 potential victims that they have had between the estranged wife, this woman in the camper in York County, and now this man who was carjacked in the Baltimore area. Police say that these 2 are armed and dangerous, and they are still with the children, and they don't really know where they are.
And it's important to note that the woman in the camper was not injured, and they say the man who was carjacked in the Cockeysville area yesterday was also let go unharmed. He was not hurt. He said that these 2 made him drive them all around the Baltimore metro area for hours before he was released. The one thing they're saying to these 2, Tia Bynum and Robert Vicosa, they're saying, we know you're tired. We want to work with you. We want to work with you. Reach out to us so that we can organize a peaceful and safe surrender and nobody else has to be hurt.
And just one other note, we have been talking about a car that police have been looking for. As we just said, they are allegedly have carjacked someone else and taken that car, and now we don't know what car they are in, what vehicle they are in, how they are getting around.
Right, and that was actually asked at this press conference just moments ago. What is the updated information? Are they still driving that Lexus that police have been giving the description of for days now? And they said at this point that is still part of our active investigation. So it seems like they are not extremely clear or not yet ready to release that vehicle information if in fact they do have that updated information.
Yeah, we have a team there in York County at the police department. We also have a team in Baltimore at the police station down there. We are working to get much more updated information. We'll continue to follow this story throughout the day at abc27.com. And of course, our live team coverage continues in about a half hour from now on ABC 27 News at noon. This has been an ABC 27 special report.